All right, guys. So I'm also doing the recap because I did two opening ranges, so AMD and Tesla. So Tesla dropping. I went short. Opening range breakdown. 252.15 is a daily level. So I'm just getting out of that. Covering toward that. AMD is. Yeah, AMD is moving up. AMD is going to red to green, so it's red. The previous day close is at 27.84, and I'm gonna sell toward that. Tesla, I would cover my positions the next leg that we have, but AMD is right now moving higher. So I think I'm done with my day. So I'm just letting these two run. AMD was a strong. We see a very powerful open. So I went long, I added more, and 1 minute chart I went long, added more, and sold some at 27.54. And I do hope that we can get to. So Tesla is making new lows. So let's see what it does. But I think it goes to red to green. I mean, I think there is a really good chance that it goes to red to green. So that's it for me. I mean, at the end, I think probably close with 1500 or something. I took 400 shares on Tesla and 2,000 shares on AMD. So AMD is moving toward that. So Tesla, yeah, it's making new lows. So yeah, so I'm just covering more on Tesla. I'm thinking actually getting out. I'm all out on Tesla. So I'm just posting that. I'm all out in Tesla at 252.15, I think got filled or something like that. Yeah, I just didn't have a lot of shares. So 252.15 is a daily level that I have. But if you're wondering where do I have that daily level, so it's from here. Is it? Yeah. So as you see, a couple of big bounces from here, 250. I think there is a really good chance that we go to 245, but we won't do it without a big pullback. So I mean, I don't want to hold it through the pullback. It might come test the revamp of moving averages and then moves down. But I think these two, they're really. We do find these simple levels a lot. So this is a big bounce from here. This is a big bounce from here. So I think the next meaningful level around here. But I think I got a really good point. I got 5 points out of that. So that's it for me. I mean, I like these kind of days that you can actually really, it's clean without a lot of pain and a lot of struggling. I just love that. So AMD is showing some weakness. That's not good. Yeah, AMD is coming back toward my entry. So my stop loss is at now break even. So here's another strategy that I have. So when I go long, when I take some partial profit, I should have sold some around here because you never know. But now it's just doing a pullback. I don't know if it's a pullback or it's going to lose it. But now my stop loss is at break even, so I don't want to go negative on that. So let me post this here. So I don't know if it survives. This is a pullback or it's kind of choppy today, so the candlesticks are huge. But maybe I should have. Yeah, it seems that it's losing it. So. Yeah, maybe I was a little bit too ambitious on that. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it goes back up or not. All right, so yeah, I think still a 5 minute chart higher high and higher low, but I am not in a good situation because my entry is at 27.73. I don't know. We're so close to previous day close. Might go up, but I didn't like that drop, so I really didn't like that drop on 1 minute chart. That was not a really good sign. So I don't know. I'm just maybe I covered a little bit more. Sorry, I sold a little bit more. Did I? Yeah. Oh no, it's actually coming back up, so it's good. Yeah, it's actually good. There is previous day closed at 27.84, but it seems that we have something before that. Oh yeah, we have this moving average before that. MU is doing some stuff. Yeah, Tesla, as you see, bounced back from that 2052. So, you know, Tesla did bounce back from that 252 level 15. I kind of expected that. You know, I kind of saw that it's trying to bounce back. So I really didn't want to hold. I'm glad I got out of Tesla. AMD, I'm not sure. It seems that it's you know, on the 1 minute chart, it's coming back above the moving averages. So yeah, it's coming back up. So I try to at least sell some at this previous day close. High of the day is 2680. No, sorry, high of the day is at 2769. So it did go actually pretty much close to high of the day. So I took two opening ranges. One opening range break up on AMD, and so because you know this is very strong. I think Brian took MU, and one opening range break down on Tesla. So you know today was two opening ranges, two 5 minute opening ranges. 5 minute opening range break down on Tesla and 5 minute opening range break up on AMD. So this is a very, very typical trade that I personally take. I mean, 5 minute opening ranges are kind of tricky. I mean, it's getting a little bit difficult to trade them, but it seems that I'm glad I didn't get out, because as you see on a 5 minute chart, we are still making higher high and higher lows. So although this candlestick turned red, but it's still on a 5 minute chart, we're making higher highs and higher lows. So that's a very bullish pattern. And now as you see, it's kind of gaining a strength back. And I think the next target that I have is about here. I mean, previous day close is my target anyways, so I'm gonna hold some of that. On a 1 minute chart, we don't have anything, but on a 5 minute chart, we have some stuff here. So so now we're going to make new highs. Yeah, here we go, nice. So I'm selling some more at 2769, at 2770. Yeah, we are moving up. You can see the bulls. So nobody is shorting it right now. People, if people want to short, they probably want to wait until you know, getting short at the previous day close. So now we are very close to a resistance. So people won't short that. If you're a short seller, you don't want to short now. You want to really short when it's getting. That's why the stock moves up, because you know, sellers will walk away. Nobody wants to stay on the way of bulls. Now bulls are, you know, pushing the price higher, so nobody wants to really resist this movement. That's why it just goes up. You know, short sellers are jumping near resistance. The moving average can be resistance. Previous days can be resistance. MU has bounced back too, yeah. Okta, I'm glad I didn't trade Okta, because Okta, I was thinking of taking an opening range breakdown, but the spread was really bad. The spread was something that actually made me not to trade it, and I'm glad I looked at the Okta. I was really, you know, bearish on that. I was thinking of taking short, but I'm glad I didn't. You know, spread is really bad. It's 25 cents to 30 cents. AMD, I think it's moving higher, so asks are good. Also, we have a lot of bids, so it's kind of it's kind of balanced, the bid and ask. So there's no really clear signal right now in bid and ask. Tesla was a really nice bounce from that level. Tesla was a really nice bounce from that level. Brian took an MU trade. He went AMD. Yeah, AMD is going higher. Yeah, previous day closed at 2784. So you can, you know, we have this in our chart. PCL means previous day close on our DAS. So let's see if you can on the next push higher. MU is also going long. MU is also strong. All right, so that's nice. So I'll just get out some at 27.84. Just getting filled at 27.84. Let's see if we can crack the previous day close. On a daily chart, I love the price action on AMD. I really love the price action on AMD. It's very clean, very, the liquidity is not an issue. Anyone can, get filled any number of the shares that they're looking for. So I really like how it's being traded. This is the type of a stock that you want to trade. It's not choppy. You can see clear path. So I'm getting out more at 27.90. I don't have a lot of shares left, so I might sell everything, just the next big up. So yeah, all right. So I'm all out on that anyway. So that's so I'm all out on AMD. I mean, it probably does a pullback, but it's still strong. I'm sure it's still rips a new high of the day, but I didn't have enough shares to have, so I got out on 27.89. So that was two trades that I had, I think, live. I think people appreciate live trading and the thought process during the live trading, so that's why I did that for you guys to see. I mean, 2,000 shares of AMD and 400 shares of Okta. AMD, I think, I believe that it goes higher. It is very powerful, as long as it's just ripping higher with these powerful candlesticks, there's absolutely no point to get out. But again, I had only 100 shares left. And I don't want this recap to be very long. Right now, it's been 12 minutes that I'm recording. I don't want to have a very long recording. So it's going to 28. The asks are getting really high. Yeah, the bids also really high. So I can't really say anything honestly, I can't really read anything from level 2 because we have both really high asks showing up and high bids. But the chart, especially the daily chart, is really bullish. So if you look at, so the daily chart, it's kind of doing an engulfing. It might easily go to 28.58. I'm sure probably there's a lot of people short, and now it shows them strength. All of those swing traders who are short now, they might cover, for a loss or something. So it is strong. So I wouldn't be surprised if today, goes here, test the 28.50. I would not be surprised at all. Another thing that I just wanted to mention to you guys is, as a day trader, you don't need to get the full move. Yes, the AMD might make it really move to here and here, but as a day trader, you don't really want it to be in every single move. There's a lot of things that are right now moving, and you don't need to be on all of them. You just pick a couple of good ones and make your money, and then that's it. You're done. So pretty good day for me. I like this kind of days. I like my trades to be like that it really really easy, clean, without any headache. I really love trading like this. Sometimes days getting are really messy. You just struggling, just commissions and blah blah blah, and I love this kind of trading days. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday morning. Next week we have all of the classes, so class 1 to 4. Class 1 to 4 next week. I run all of the classes scheduled on the class, and I'll be in New York City next week. So New York City meetup is I think on Saturday, September 15 or 14. I'll be there. I got my tickets, and after that I'll be going to Boston because I've never seen Boston. So the plan is, if you're in Boston area, send me an email. We don't have any official meetup, but I'm happy to meet any traders that are in Boston. I've never been in Boston, and I like to go and take a look at some of the good schools there. I love to go to universities. I like to go to MIT. I've never been on the campus. I like to go to Harvard. I love to go seeing different campuses. Harvard is it with W? No, it's with V. Is it? Yeah. So it's with VD. So Harvard and Oh yeah, so if you're around, email me. We haven't. Yeah, so we haven't. Oh yeah, on San Diego, I'll be in October. I'll be in October 19 on San Diego. I think the Trade Idea has an event. I'll be there. I think let me post actually the announcement for that. Trade Idea is a one-day event, and they invite a couple of good traders, and I think Dr. Brett Steinberger is there too. So I'll attend that. I plan to attend that. It's also a good meeting in San Diego. We're planning to put a San Francisco meetup as well. So before that, so I'll go in San Francisco, and then I probably drive down to San Diego or take Amtrak or something to meet people in San Diego as well. I've been to San Francisco. I love San Francisco, but I've never been to San Diego. All right, guys. See you next week. And if you have any question, feel free to email me, guys.